Then if you.
I would say we do the same things we had.
Hi, everybody. We are back with Age of Radio Mercury, your home for podcasting and pop culture news. And as I always say, making Dustin do stupid stuff. And I'm very excited about that stupid stuff. That's not actually stupid, something that I'm very other reasons why I wanted to learn more about it, so that maybe me and Chuck could actually join the actual society and do sword work. But I have two amazing people next to me from the Phoenix Historical Swordsmanship Society of Arizona. What's it called?
Awesome. So we are the Phoenix Society of Historical Swordsmanship, and we do historical European martial arts.
Fantastic. So what does that actually mean?
Well, let's break it down into the 4 words. So it's historical, which means we recreate things from actual historical manuscripts. So with these guys, our long swords, we work from a 14th century manuscript written by an Italian knight named Fiore de Liberi to figure out what he actually did, how they actually fought. Now, it's a European martial art, so there's the Europe part, and that's where we're working with most of our manuscripts. So this is an Italian manuscript. We also work with systems from Germany, France, all sorts of different places.
That's cool.
And it is a martial art, so we actually spar and we fight with these weapons.
That's when it's going to get fun, when not only do we get to see them spar, but we're going to make Chuck and Dustin spar, and hopefully they don't get hurt, but it will look hilarious. I'm thinking, at least Daryl said that it was going to be hilarious a little bit. Okay, fantastic. So what is your name?
My name is Danya.
Danya, and your name?
I'm Jim.
Fantastic. Jim and Danya, how long have each of you been doing this? We'll start with Danya.
I have been fencing in some capacity for 25 years and HEMA for about 12.
Wow.
Yeah, I also started sport fencing as a kid. I've been with the Phoenix Society for about 11 years now.
That's cool. So what made each of you want to get into doing something like this?
I mean, swords are just really fun.
That's true.
We really enjoy the sword fighting, but it's really great because there is a historical and a sort of nerdy component to it.
Yeah.
So I like to call it Fight Club for history nerds.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
And what made you want to get into it?
Well, I'm sure everybody's read or watched The Lord of the Rings, right?
Okay, yeah.
So, you start sport fencing and then you see these. Who doesn't want to try it? Come on.
Yeah, that's a good point. But you guys also, these are wooden, I think. Yes, these are wooden. But you also do don't you guys sometimes do full dress and with metal?
Well, if you come visit us at the club, we'll kit you up in modern gear and you're going to use steel. We do also do a lot of armor work, some of the actual historical clothing and armor.
Yeah. You guys did a performance earlier today. Was that in all of the armor as well?
No, that was just in our basic modern kit. It's a lot more comfortable to move in. Armor is really heavy and it's really hot. Really hard to do good armored fighting in the desert, but you can do it.
Yeah. So again, we're out here at Tempe FanCon at Tempe Public Library. This is our second year of being here, but our first year of having our full setup and all of the thousands of people that I started hiring to help do this for some reason, to make it even better for all of you to be able to do little fun things like we are going to see here in a moment. I have a few more questions for Danya and Jim.
Yep.
Jim. Okay. All right. So next question that I have. So how long has the Historical Society been? Like, this is just a chapter of a larger historical society. How long has that been around?
So the Phoenix Society has been around now for about 15 years.
Oh, gosh.
And the overall sort of movement for recreating historical European martial arts, probably about 18 to 20 years.
Okay. Fantastic. Okay, so I'd love to see you guys do a little demo here, which will look much better than the demo that we're going to see later with Dustin and Chuck. And see, Jim just agreed it's going to look much better than the demo that we're going to see later with Dustin and Chuck. But if you want to go over what you guys are going to do, and then I'll give it over to you guys to do the demo.
Absolutely. So we're going to show 3 plays here, which our friends are going to try out as well themselves. The first of those is going to be what's called the villain's blow or the peasant blow. And it's what Fiore, our knight, teaches you to do when you meet a peasant who has no idea what he's doing. He's just swinging that sword around. You, however, are a trained swordsman. And so you have a very specific way that you're going to counter that peasant. The second thing we're going to do...
So real quick. So for the peasant blow, it's kind of like because the peasant's probably like flailing it. So this is specifically designed for Dustin being a peasant, coming around, waving a sword. This would be able to disarm him.
Everybody knows how to hit hard, right? Everybody knows how to. But not everybody knows how to sword fight.
Got it. Perfect. Cool. Okay, so what's the second one?
So the second one we're going to do is called the deflection. So maybe you've got somebody who is throwing a cut or a thrust at you, and you want to handle that really, really speedily. So you're going to deflect their blade out of the way to clear your path to hitting your opponent.
Got it. So that's the second one. What's the third one?
The third one is a close play or a grappling play. And while we're fighting with swords, a large part of it actually ends up with you grabbing your opponent. And so this is one where he says you're going to grab your opponent and you're going to bend them over such that you can write a letter on their back.
You guys are going to get bent over later. This is going to be amazing. Is that what Daryl was talking about? That's going to look fantastic. I love it. Love it. Love it. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys the floor. And remember your mic so you can talk. And then, Jim, do your best.
Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
All right.
All right, so the first one of these is what we talked about, which is the Villain's blow or the peasant blow. So Jim is going to be our peasant. I am going to be our sword master. So our peasant's coming in for a big, heavy strike. And if I didn't do anything, his sword would just chop me right in half. Ah, that's not good. We don't like that. So I'm going to counter it. I've got my sword low, and I'm going to make a ramp because I don't want to hold all of that energy off. And so if we change sides, what you're going to see is I'm going to ramp all of the energy of that blow off as it comes up and use that momentum to hit my opponent. So once again at speed. Now, of course, I like my friend, so I am pulling the end of that blow very hard in order to make sure I don't hit him. One more time. There we go. So that's our Villain's blow or our peasant blow. Our next is the deflection. Jim is going to do the deflection, which means he's going to be in a low guard. This guard is called boar's tooth, and it basically has you hitting like a charging boar. But it's also really good at deflecting a point. So I'm trying to thrust. If he does nothing, I stab him. So instead, he's going to deflect my blade into outer space. And so if we exchange sides one more time, as I throw the thrust, he knocks my blade into space. Now you'll notice he ends with that pommel pointed at my face. It's entirely valid to knock that weighted hammer at the end of your sword into your opponent's face. Jory wants you to knock out 4 teeth. Any more than 4 teeth, you wasted energy and you hit too hard. Less than 4 teeth, you didn't hit hard enough. Our last is a grappling close play. Do you want to do it? Do you want me to do it? Yeah. Okay.
What's bad?
So we're going to meet in what's called a bind. Our swords have connected. We now have to do something from this position. I'm going to take my backhand off the sword. I'm going to go to his bicep. And then I'm going to fold him over at the shoulder.
And this is when Chuck bends Dustin over.
And so if we turn around and change sides, that's going to look like this. We meet. I take my hand off. I go for a bicep wrap.
There you go.
Now, well, it took me a little bit to get in there. If he tries to stand up,
Oh, I don't like that.
he can't do it. Even though he outweighs me and outmuscles me significantly, my leverage over his joint is enough to stop him. So I think we're going to have some friends give it a shot.
Yeah, give him 1 second before I bring the friends in. So real quick, how long did it take you guys to be able to like demonstrate that like as easily as you guys did right now? I mean, that was pretty smooth.
Probably a couple of years, maybe, but
Yeah.
we've been doing this for a while.
But honestly, the basic sparring stuff, I find most people show a lot of improvement in even just 6 months.
Yeah.
You know?
That's cool. So, all right. So we are going to have Dustin and Chuck do everything that we just saw. I'm so excited for this. So are both of you going to be involved with having them do
We'll
it?
give
Or
some
Don-
direction.
And Donya's going to give some
When
direction.
you're actually doing this, when you come join us for sparring, we do offer steel swords and full safety equipment. You don't need to have any of your own equipment.
Could we have Dustin and Chuck do it with full steel swords with no safety equipment?
Unfortunately, we're going to stick to the wood swords just
All right.
for safety purposes.
Use butter knives.
Oh,
Well-
that would be
Very
Actually,
Well,
different plays.
Totally
different plays. Okay, I'm going to get out of the way. I'm going to let Don, well, I'm going to actually stay in the place so I can make fun.
So we're going to just
But
do
we're gonna have
exactly what
Dunya
we
do
did
some of
before.
this.
So we're going to start off with that first, the villain's blow. So who's our peasant?
Dustin.
Okay, so our peasant's going to go into a big, heavy, hard strike. And you are going to put your sword, flat in front of you like a ramp. There you go. Now as the sword comes down.
Oh, yes! Why'd you pull the sword back? Wait, what happened? You messed up? Oh, good. All right. Now you be the peasant.
Love this one.
And then you No, you don't do that. How does he do that better?
All right, so you're going to drop those hands down in front of you like this. And as his sword comes at you, you're going to punch your hands to the sky. Yeah.
And then you come back, and then he comes back and down, though, doesn't he?
So as you go up, you're going to make a ramp with that sword.
There we go. All right, I can't wait for the bending over one. So excited.
So our next one is the deflection. So who wants to, you're going to stab. So you're going to go into your low guard or boar's tooth guard all the way down here to your hip. And you're scooping up to knock his blade out of the way. That's it. Again?
Charge. Yes, again. Again. All right. Now you do it. But don't back up. No, you got to come. Everyone come over here. Yeah, you got to get back. No, because I want to do it like 7 times, but don't hit the backdrop.
So you're going to put this sword into your left hip with a point forward. Yeah, there you go. And his blade's out, and you're going to knock it away. Yeah, that's it.
Almost my eye. Whoa.
So start out with your sword loaded. There you go. Pointed forward. That's it.
No, I looked around. That was weird. That was weird.
You're scooping and throwing like you're shoveling over your shoulder. That's it. Better. Close. So that's our deflection. And
we got to do the bending over one now.
All right. Who wants to be the grabber?
Who wants to be bent over first? Who's going to be the grabber?
Who's going to start?
Okay.
All right.
Is he a fat?
You're going to have both hands on your sword, and you're going to meet in the middle. There you go.
Go for the grab.
Go for the bicep, under the armpit, up the shoulder.
Watch out.
And there you go.
Dustin was bent over. All right, now bend over, Chuck. Yeah, how do we do it? All right. All right, so Dustin, what was your favorite part about this so far? Oh my God, you're not even talking. You're not. Are you not talking because you're on camera? What are you doing? Okay, favorite part. Yeah, favorite part
Was bending over Chuck.
Best part was bending over Chuck.
Anybody ever gets the opportunity?
Chuck, what was your favorite part? Being bent
I was
over.
gonna say play with my wood, but no, it's just fun. It's fun playing with the sticks.
It's fun playing with sticks. You heard it here.
Yeah.
It's fun playing with sticks.
I haven't played sword flat since I was a kid. I used to make little like katana type swords out of like the fence posts, those little metal slats.
I have no idea what you're talking
Yeah, a full tang sword like that that just has duct tape as a handle hurts because it does not absorb the vibration.
Yeah.
And so it just goes right through you. So
Yeah.
these are nice. You can actually hit with these. Yeah.
Okay, all right. We're gonna go back to Donnie and Jim, who know what they're doing. Give me these swords.
Want to grab a steel?
Oh, do we want steel for something?
Show it.
Oh, you want to show steel?
We can show them at least.
All right. So I guess, Donnie, how does someone get involved with the
Phoenix Society of
Phoenix
Historical
Society of
Swordsmanship.
Historical Swordsmanship? Phoenix Society of Historical Swordsmanship.
Yes.
How does one get involved? Because I would love to get involved. I love sword fighting.
Absolutely.
So what would I have to do if I wanted to reach out to you guys and become part of your organization?
So you can find us online. Our website is phoenixswordclub.com, or you can find us on Facebook at Phoenix Society of Historical Swordsmanship. We offer a selection of practices throughout the week. So every Monday we do longsword. You'll find Jim and I teaching everything that you just saw today and more.
Yep.
On Wednesdays we do armored combat. On Thursdays we do rapier, which is what you might think of from Three Musketeers or Princess Bride, long, pokey, stabby kinds of weapons. Friday is military and cavalry saber, so the curved kinds of sabers that you might see
Wow.
from the Army. And then our main practices on Saturday are dealer's choice, whatever folks feel like doing on that day.
Where is it located? Like, where are you
So
located?
we're located at 19th and Northern Avenue in Phoenix, Arizona.
That's awesome.
And you'll see a big sign for our club out there.
That is awesome. Fantastic. So does it get, like, do you guys get, like, is there like a council that oversees it, or how's that organizational structure? Are people on boards, or?
We're a nonprofit run by a board. So all of your instructors are dues paying members, just like any member of the club. It's why we're such a great community, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, we're run by a board, and it's a pretty chill time.
The Phoenix Society is a member of the HEMA Alliance.
Right, okay.
So if you're not in the Phoenix area and you're looking for a club, you can go to the club finder at the HEMA Alliance.
That's awesome.
So we do charge for our lessons. It's $20 per class, and then we offer annual, half annual, and quarterly memberships for folks who are interested in smaller different.
Now I get what Daryl was asking.
And the nice
when he
thing
was
is,
all, I was like, "You want money right this moment?" What? Yes, okay, that makes sense.
We'd love to keep it free, but if you're wondering what all the money goes to, we break these.
Got it.
So
we do offer all of the equipment. You don't need anything other than a good pair of shoes to start off with and nice, comfortable clothes. We have all of the swords, all of the safety equipment. If you're a guy, you probably should have a cup.
Yep.
But otherwise, we'll provide anything and everything for you to get started and do some sword fighting.
Fantastic. So what are these swords to end us out?
So these are the actual steel versions of the long swords that we were just working with. So this is what you would actually use for sparring purposes. This is a flexible sword because we like our friends. So the blade does bend. But otherwise, this is pretty much what a long sword would have looked like. So if you hold it in your hand, you'll notice it's about 2.5, maybe 3 pounds.
Would have this have been the actual weight?
Yes.
Oh, so this would have
heavier,
been.
you get too tired.
Got it. So like when
training tools are as close to it as we can.
Oh wow.
Thinner blade, you can see, but the weight's very similar.
That's really light.
Yeah.
I mean, like I thought it would have been heavier.
And the funny
Especially
thing
in
is,
2 hands.
Yeah.
it's called a long sword not because the blade is long, but because the handle is long enough for you to put 2 hands on.
That makes. Dustin, did you know that? See, you learned something today. Yeah, so did I. I just thought it was because this was longer. Daryl, did you know that? Fantastic. We all learned something amazing today. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks
so
for having us.
again, where can people, one last time, where can people find you on the website and where can people find you on social media?
Absolutely. So our website is phoenixswordclub.com. And you can also find us on Facebook under the Phoenix Society of Historical Swordsmanship. You can check out the HEMA Alliance Club Finder to find us or any other clubs that might be in your area.
All right. Well, thank you both. I really appreciate it. All right, guys, we will be back for our vendor walkthrough. I don't know if we have any power left to do any of the other stuff, so we'll probably be doing it mobile for the rest of this. And I want to thank our friends at the Phoenix Historical Swordsman Society of Arizona. What is it again?
Phoenix Society of Historical Swordsmanship.
There we go. There's no Arizona in it anywhere. I just love being in Arizona. All right, guys, this is Mercury, your home for podcasting and other pop culture news and doing fun live events like this. Again, my name is Jeremy, the co-founder of Age Radio and the host of Mercury. And as I always say, be thankful, grateful, and kind. And we'll talk with you guys soon. Bye.